Boy, DTLF back with a breaking news. The Lakers created that extra max salary slot they needed. Um, they cleared the caps for 32 mil. We have enough for a max contract. What's up, LeBron James Jr.? Guys, this is crazy. The Lakers are going to land a max free agent. This is just my gut feeling. I told you guys, and on top of that, Anthony Davis waived his $4 million trade kicker. That's amazing news. That means most likely than not, we already have somebody in mind. And remember, it was reported earlier this week that LeBron and AD were already making calls recruiting somebody or multiple people. This is crazy good news for the Lakers. They traded away Isaac Bonga, Mo Wagner, and Jamario Jones to clear the caps. I told you guys, don't believe nothing you hear up until the last days leading up to free agency. I knew this would happen. I knew the Lakers were going to do whatever it took to land a max free agent. That's why when people said, I'd rather just go depth over star player, I say, if you can get that star player, get them, because those are harder to get than role players. Role players come as a dime a dozen, so you have to be excited. Hey, shout out to John Doe. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. But yeah, the Lakers clear the books, so now we have 32 mil cap space, and AD also waived his 4 mil trade kicker included with all that. And the other news is that LeBron James is a teammate of the year along with AD because he gave up his number 23 for number 8. For his number 6. And the reason he did that, I believe, had to be maybe a deal LeBron and AD made. Hey, man, you waive your $4 million trade kicker, and I'll give you a role in Space Jams, and I'll give you the number 23. So, man, you got to be excited, guys. Something major is about to happen. We're about to make a splash of free agency. We're about to shake this league upside down. If Kawhi Leonard comes, it's over. For the next 7 to 8 years, it's a wrap for the NBA. I got to tell you guys, this would also prolong LeBron's career. So it's a smart choice by King James to go ahead and, recruit a third max free agent. Now, who's it going to be? That's the question. Is it Kyrie? Is it Kawhi Leonard? Is it Kemba Walker? Hopefully it's not Kemba, because I don't think Kemba's worth a max. A very good player, but I wouldn't throw a max at him. Or is it going to be somebody else? I don't know. Another option they have, just in case it's not completely for a max free agent, which I doubt, then they can go the route of even more money to spend on more good role players. However, I'm excited. I believe this is for a max player. I believe they have somebody in mind. It could be. If it's Kawhi Leonard, it's over. And I would love it. I would love it to be Kawhi Leonard, because then it would just be such a slap in the face to these Clippers and their stupid fans that it would just be an iconic, put you back in your place moment. Put the Clippers back in their place where they belong, on the bottom, and the Lakers are already on top. But can we still get D'Lo? I mean, that is a possibility. We could end up getting D'Angelo and like Vucevic or something like that if we split the money, just in case. But that's why I've been telling you guys, don't believe everything ESPN said. They were basically reporting all week long that there was no way the Lakers could get a max free agent, that they didn't believe they could clear the cap. I told you guys, why would somebody not want somebody like Mo Wagner, who has a lot of talent, or Isaac Bonga, who's still raw, but he has potential, or even Jamario Jones, who we love. I'm telling you guys, man, 2019, 2020 is going to be our year for a championship, and this only proves it. 3 days left till free agency, and get ready, folks, because this is about to be a fireworks show before 4th of July. So I predict it's going to be a max free agent. Could be Kyrie, could be Kawhi, could even be Kemba, but it's going to be somebody. Somebody's taking this money to come play for a championship legacy dynasty. Somebody's going to up their legacy and come make their money in LA. Who that is, to be determined, but we will get more word on that as we progress. But how y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? In your face, Wojnarowski. Everybody who reported that the Lakers had no chance at a max free agent, in your face. I had a feeling, I don't want to say nothing about AD, but I had a feeling he was a good teammate, right? And this pretty much confirms it. You give up $4 million without the Lakers having to ask for it, that's major, man. That's a major great move, and I got to tell you right now, this is going to be spectacular. This is going to be a fireworks show before 4th of July, and I cannot wait to see it, man. Y'all got to feel good, Laker Nation. We deserve this. We've been through everything. We've been through thick and thin. And remember the report that said earlier that I reported to you guys that most likely AD would only waive his trade kicker if we were landing a max free agent? Well, guess what? I believe we are. And let's see if my theory holds true. If it holds firm, then I got to say I'm a beast at reading the tea leaves, guys. But the fact that he gave that up, man, I knew Space Jams was going to have, make have something to do with it. Obviously, you know, LeBron James, he's growing on me more and more by the day. I'm telling you, he gives up his number. He gives Anthony Davis a big time role on the movie. All this does is secure AD long term. They're showing you what a great teammate LeBron is by giving up his number 23, and also how great of a teammate AD is by giving up his $4 million. This has championship dynasty in the making, and we're one piece away to become a dynasty. We're already championship contenders, but once we land this third piece, whoever that is, whether it be Kyrie, Kawhi, anybody who's a max level free agent, comes here and it's a wrap. I promise you guys. Just like Thanos when he snapped his finger, boom. The rest of the league is going to disappear just like that. So how y'all feeling, Laker Nation, man? I'm super hyped, but I'll be more hyped once we see who that max free agent is going to be. Once we land him, then it's a wrap, man. I'm telling you guys. Yeah, the thumbnails, because, you know, I'm sure Mo Wagner was shocked. I'm sure he wanted to be a Laker, but I wish him the best. I thought he had a lot of potential. How good he's going to be, we'll see. But that's a good trade. The Washington Wizards, shout out to them for getting involved and not listening to the rest of the league to not trade with us. You know, they got nothing to lose. Honestly, if I'm a front office executive, if I have a chance to make my team better, I don't care who I'm helping. I'm making my team better. So shout out to the Wizards for being a mature team and, you know, making themselves better by adding young talent without subtracting anything. Yeah, he's growing on all of us, huh, T? Absolutely. Absolutely. LeBron James is the real deal, man. And here he's showing. This is exactly why I told you on LeBron, hey, man, this guy is a master recruiter. He's a good teammate. And that's the reason I feel we're getting another max free agent. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, Frito. He said, let's go. I told y'all we're getting Kawhi. If we get Kawhi, I'm going to lose it. Guys, I'm going to lose it. How about this? I'll make you guys a proposition. And y'all know I'm a man of my word. If we get Kawhi Leonard, I'm going to go to the store and look for some of that spray hair dye. And if I find it, I'm going to go half and half, purple and gold. And I'm going to come live to celebrate with you guys. Purple and gold, half and half. Spend the whole day like that, man. That's how excited I will be if we get Kawhi. It'll be amazing. He said, won't they still have a mid-room level exception? Absolutely. We have 32 mil plus the mid-level. Man, I can't wait, guys. I cannot wait. Ooh, if we land Kawhi, I'm telling you, man, the league better just hand us the trophy every year. They might as well, you know, give it to us ahead of time, and then we'll play out the season. You know? We'll play out the season. But yeah, we get Kawhi, I'm going to go and have purple and gold, baby. Even if it's just for a video, because obviously I got to go to work. You know, they don't allow that in my job. But, you know, even if it's just for one video, I'm doing it. He said, boy, watch out for the Lake Show. Absolutely. We back. Clipper Darrell's shaking in his little boots right now. He was talking the most. Man, I don't understand where these Clipper fans get liquid courage, man. What's the next selfie they think they're going to, you know, hang in Staples Center? You know, Tobias Harris again? Come on now. Clipper fans are hilarious. By the way, shout out to Rob Pelinka, who I trashed when Magic Johnson stepped down. You know, I apologize to him because I most likely, you know, I didn't give him the benefit of the doubt, you know, because I love Magic Johnson personally, Laker royalty. So I have to apologize to Rob, who's been doing a sensational job since Magic Johnson stepped down. It's just, man, it's crazy to see that. It's crazy to see that the Lakers are really on top like that again, man. 6 years. 6 years felt like an eternity, but guess what? It's all worth it. This is why it's worth being a loyal, faithful fan, because history repeats itself. How many times have we not said that on this channel? How many times have we not said that on this channel? Straight up. History repeats itself, guys. And since history repeats itself, guess what's going to happen? We're going to have another trilogy, man. Another three-peat. As soon as we land that max free agent, it's a three-peat coming. And, you know, I'm willing to bet anything. I really am. I'm telling you guys right now, man, the Lakers are back on the map. And not just on the map, but we're back on top. And once we land this max free agent, it's going to be guaranteed, man, that for the next 7 to 8 years. He said, Dan, you was the first one to report this as legendary, man. Oh, man, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. But, you know, I just like to read the tea leaves, guys. I felt like the Lakers, if they could, they would do it. I feel like they would clear the caps. Hey, shout out to my homegirl T with the $20 donation. Thank you so much. She said, Lakers riding deep. Let's do it. Real deal. Absolutely. You have to be hyped, man. If you're a Laker fan, you've been with us all these years. all these years, man, of pain, suffering, struggling, of watching different lineups. If you guys follow me on Twitter, somebody posted lineups that we've been throughout the years with Robert Sacre, Kent Bazemore, Wayne Ellington, to where we are now, where we have two of the top 5 best players and potentially a third one coming. They were making fun of us, but deep down inside, I was really laughing at them because poor fools, they don't believe that history repeats itself. Everybody who has experience in life knows that sooner or later, the cycle repeats itself. Lakers have won championships. And if you think about it, between the Magic Johnson and the Kobe Shaq era, there was a little gap, right? I lost count. What was it, 7, 8 years in between till we won a championship again? And then between the Shaq and Pau Gasol Kobe era, there was another little gap, right? What was it, 4, 5, 6 years? And now between the Kobe Gasol era and where we are now, there's been another little gap. It's been another 6 years. It just keeps on happening. And people, for some reason, get out of line. They get out of pocket. They get disrespectful when we're down. They try to kick us. However, as soon as we get up and we brush off our shoulders and we're ready to get back on attack mode, everybody goes to hiding, man. Where are all the Laker haters right on the comment section? You guys remember a couple of months back, they were talking the most when we were losing. And we were right here riding with our squad, fighting back, arguing back, blocking them left and right. I don't see many Clipper fans here, many Celtic fans here. I don't see it. Where are they at? They're quiet right now, man. Like that Kobe gift where he's just like, huh? I'm telling you guys right now, man. It feels amazing to be a Laker fan. We've been through thick and thin. We've been here, and we're always going to ride. Even if hypothetically speaking, if our squad never won another championship, we will still ride because they've already spoiled us enough. And they are a grade A class organization that just do the stuff as much. They do the stuff to the best of their ability. The Pelican fans are here calling me a fraud for some reason, but hey, man, I don't know what's so fraud about a diehard Laker fan. On the other hand, shouldn't you be in the Pelicans channel? Oh, my bad. I forgot. There's no Pelican channels. I apologize. He said, check Bleacher Report. Nah, I'm not checking Bleacher Report, man. I'm too hyped. I'm too hyped to check Bleacher Report right now. Block the Pelicans guy? Nah, let him rock. He wants to get some of this pain. Go for it, man. I know he's mad. I know he's sad right now. I know he's crying tears because it looked like to him, that the Pelicans got the best of the deal. But guess what? We got the superstar. And guess what? We're going to get another one, So, hey, good luck to your Pelicans, man. I ain't even hating. I like Lonzo. I like Ingram. I love Zion Williamson. But we ain't worried about y'all, man. Y'all just like lint. We just roll y'all away like lint. He said, how do you feel about Melo? How do I feel about Melo? Melo's interesting. I don't like him. I'm not a big fan. However, if he was to take a role off the bench, right? If he was to take a role off the bench and just become like a scorer, like a high volume scorer off the bench, then maybe I look his way. But I don't know, man. I trust LeBron. So far, LeBron has done great for the franchise. I know a lot of people hating on him, but let's be real, man. He's the main reason why AD came. AD doesn't come potentially if we don't have LeBron. A lot of people don't want to give credit where credit is due, but him and LeBron and his agent have basically helped Rob Pelinka and Genie transition into the new era, whether you like him or not. Shout out to Pelinka as well for putting his head down even when everybody was reporting and trying to scare us, saying nobody would do deals with us. Pelinka found a way, so you have to be, man. He said Pelicans should let Randall walk and get another rim protector until the young boy is ready. Yeah, I mean, I think Randall's gonna try to get paid regardless. So, I like that. He said, shout out to $19 million in cap space. I like that one for sure. Pelican Talk is desperate, man. He's over here trying to get some subs. I'll sub to your channel. Psych. I'm gonna block your channel, bro. Because you're obnoxious. You could have came on here nicely instead of talking crap and you could have been humble and maybe I would have gave you a shout out and say, hey fam, go ahead and sub to this classy Pelican fans channel. You don't find a lot of those, but instead you wanted to talk smack. Nah, man. Peace out. He said Pelicans happy they got Julius Randle 2.0. Now I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say Julius Randle 2.0. I really like Zion. I think he is as advertised. However, he needs to stay healthy because we've seen explosive players get injured, God forbid, and then that's the end of their career. So hopefully that doesn't happen, man. Knock on wood, make sure that doesn't happen to the great Zion. But he has a long way to go. They're definitely not championship contenders anytime soon. They're they're going to be in that whole process of development. So all these Pelicans talking smack, that's cute. That's real cute, but that's liquid courage. Just like I put them in the same category as Clipper fans. Now, Pelican fans, I'll say this. They have something to look forward to. That's the difference between Clipper fans and Pelican fans. So remember Sean Kemp? Yes, I do. Dan Woj is a fraud. Hey, he got exposed this summer. You got to love Laker fans for just exposing Wojnarowski's hate. They pretty much just exposed him word for word. They pinned his tweets, all this stuff, and now they can laugh in his face. And I still respect Wojnarowski because he was always the first one to break news. But I see his agenda now. He's definitely a Celtic fan, and he's just a Laker hater. I can't respect that. Hey, Dan, do you think Woj is somewhere crying right now? I think it's bitter for him to report stuff like this, but it's his job. He has no choice but to say the truth. The truth, something we already knew. I told you guys like a week ago, hey, don't believe everything that these people are reporting because, matter of fact, I made a video titled, Why is the Media Hating? And I said, don't believe it. We're going to know the truth towards when we get closer to free agency. You can quote me on that. And, sure enough, the truth has come out. I always have faith that they can get a deal done. I said, who wouldn't take Bonga and Mo Wagner for nothing? I mean, there's always a team out there that's hungry enough to, take on contracts. But the fact that we clear the cap space, now we have enough for a max room, even through all the doubt and everything. The Lakers, there were very few reporters that were saying that the Lakers actually believed that they had a shot at Kawhi. And guess what? It was well justified because we do have a shot. We are going to get a meeting. And if you notice, here's a little crucial fact about Kawhi Leonard. He wasn't planning on meeting with the Clippers till July 2nd. Last I checked, free agency starts June 30th. Who's going to get the first meeting? Whoever gets the first meeting most of the time is who I believe has the upside or should I say the advantage, because that's what they're mostly interested in, free agency. And sometimes they don't even go to the rest meetings. Sometimes they go to the first meeting and then you'll hear breaking news. Said person signed a said certain amount of deal with some team. So that's what happens is that a lot of the times, the media will report certain things or they'll try to push a certain agenda, hoping that the free agent actually believes the hoopla. I mean, everybody on ESPN said the Lakers were going to have anywhere from 23 mil to 27. Nobody ever said 32. I don't remember one person saying we're going to have potentially 32. They said it's a long shot. They were saying the worst things. And Laker fans, I'm proud of you guys, man. You guys stuck through it and you guys saw through the BS and you said, you know what? We don't believe you. We'd rather come on over here to our own channel right here, to this platform and talk about the truth. Or, we'd rather go on Twitter and just tweet our own stuff. But, you got to love it, guys. I'm very happy. I'm excited. Dan, do you get paid from YouTube? I do get paid from YouTube. It's not as much as you would think, but I definitely get paid. But that's not why I do it, fam. That's definitely not why I do it. Barkley. He said, Barkley in your face? Yeah. Well, Barkley never liked the Lakers because he was never a part of the Lakers. He's like on the outside looking in. You just joined? Well, we just created 32 mil in cap space, just for your information. So, yep, the Lakers trade away Bonga, Jones, and they trade away Mo Wagner. So that's huge. That means 3 days ahead of free agency, we might know something already. That means that maybe LeBron and AD already recruited a max free agent, and maybe they already recruited role players. Maybe as soon as June 30th hits, maybe we're going to start just hearing the news. Hey, the Lakers have signed Kawhi Leonard. The Lakers have signed JJ Redick to a minimum deal. We don't know. We don't know what we're going to hear. However, we're going to be extremely excited and we're going to be open-minded to whatever they do. Even if they miss out, worst case scenario, they miss out on a max free agent. Now we have 32 mil to play with. Now we're talking Patrick Beverly, even though I think he wants too much. He wants 13 mil. I don't give him that much. The max I give him is 8 to 10. We still have D'Lo as an option. We still have guys like Vucevic. We still have a lot of talent around the league. So, and by the way, Stanley Johnson just became an unrestricted free agent. You can get him on really cheap, like 1 to 2 mil. There's going to be really good role players that you could pick up. So, Dan, do you think we're still going to get D'Lo and going deeper with level 2 and 3 players, or Jimmy Butler? I don't think Jimmy Butler. From what I've heard, and again, take it with a grain of salt because you can never believe everything that ESPN reports. But from what I've heard, supposedly Jimmy Butler wants to go to the Rockets. Now that would be a terrible fit, because they're not stable. And then he goes in there, with his attitude, and again, I would like to see it, but that's not a good fit for Jimmy Butler. If he does go there, it'll be interesting. That's for sure. But be happy, guys. Laker Nation is back. You guys deserve it. Gloat. Go on Twitter. Talk smack to all those fans that were talking crap to us, talking about all we have is 2 players on the roster, blah, 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 blah. Now's your time to shine. Normally I don't encourage this kind of behavior. I say turn the other cheek, but we've been hearing enough from these bums that we can say go for it. Go. Trash them in return. I'm all for it. It's a time to be quiet and humble, and there's a time to be petty. Now's the time. Go ahead and be petty, man. Go ahead and enjoy this day. This is your guys' day. I would like Brogdon. Brogdon is solid. He's a solid shooting guard. I like him as well. But I don't know how much he's going to be commanding on the market, honestly. Kyle Korver, J.R. Smith, Carmelo Anthony will be Lakers. Not sure. If that's a big head case you're adding, man. With Carmelo and JR on the same team, I don't think you ever want to combine those two. Thank you, man. Thanks, Ray. I appreciate you, bro. You guys are bad, man. You guys are the best. I swear you guys crack me up on Twitter, man, with all you guys' tweets. Homegirl, Laker girl, her Twitter handle is hilarious. Caruso could get it. And after this trade happened, she switched it up to Palenka can now get it. So, she cracks me up, man. You guys always cracking me up on Twitter. Y'all the real goats out there, man. What backup point guard do I want? I mean, there's plenty. Corey Joseph is out there. Darren Collison. Guys like that will be very solid for the Lakers. I'd love it. Personally, you can give me a solid role player like that, game over. James Cowell, thank you, bro. He said, hey, Dan, we coming for all the haters next year. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And they should have known. Who would I like the Lakers to get? Kawhi is my first option. Number 1 is Kawhi Leonard. Number 2, Kyrie Irving. I know everybody trashes him, but why would you hate on Kyrie? He basically dismantled the Celtics from within. And we know he's a championship caliber player. He's definitely not the cancer they're making him out to be. The only reason they want to tarnish his legacy is because he rejected the Celtics. And not a lot of players do that. So hats off to Kyrie. I love him. I think he'd make a perfect Laker. And he has plenty. He has plenty of experience with LeBron James. So, yeah. And then after Kyrie, I wouldn't mind Jimmy Butler, but I think D'Angelo Russell's a better fit. A combo guard who could shoot, who could pass, playmaker, who's become a leader and is an all-star. So, yeah, I would love D'Angelo Russell. And after that, we go on down the list. But I think Kawhi's up there, and right under him, you have Kyrie Irving. Now, Kyrie, my question to Kyrie is this. Do you want to go to Brooklyn and hope for Kevin Durant to come back the same, and if he doesn't, you basically going to end up requesting a trade? Looking like another cancer, a locker room? Or do you want to come with LeBron, forget the narrative, don't listen to the media talking about he's begging him to come back on the team, all that BS. Shut up all the haters, come back, play with LeBron, play with Anthony Davis, who's another good friend of Kyrie's, win championships, become a dynasty. I mean, that would be my pitch to Kyrie Irving. And if he wants to go over there, then go for it, man. Do you think we should sign Boogie? Boogie, I would only give him $5 million. I would give him the mid-level exception. That's it. I wouldn't give him more than that because he didn't really, even though he showed out in spurts in the playoffs, he didn't really show to me that he was a player that he was in the past. Dan, your jacket should be retired with Laker greats. Absolutely, man. It's come through in the clutch big time. You guys have witnessed it time and time again. And you have to be excited, man. There's definitely some luck there. Boogie, $3 million, $5 million. I don't go over $5 million though. The max I would do is $6 million. I would like not to, but I guess if push comes to shove for that extra $1 million, I guess maybe depending on who else we have. But yeah, I would like $5 million to be the max we give him. Beverly would be nice if he takes $10 million or under. If he takes $10 million or under, Beverly. Free don't. Thank you, bro, man. You keep donating, man. I appreciate you guys. He said Kawhi, Beverly, and Melo. Kawhi would be amazing with Beverly. Ooh, we'd have the best defensive unit from inside out. Think about it. Kawhi locking up, Beverly locking up, Anthony Davis locking up. If we get JaVale McGee locking up, oh, man. There's so many options we have with $32 million. The needle has of interest with free agents moves all the way up because, remember, money talks. Do I get paid from YouTube? Yeah, I do, man. I do. Jordan Clarkson, 6-man role. Jordan Clarkson would be nice, but last I checked, I don't believe he's a free agent, right? He would have to get a buyout or something. I don't know. Dan, you got me so hyped. Yo, I'm hyped, but I'll be more hyped once I find out exactly what our team is looking like. A mix is coming, guys. Stay tuned for that. We're going to break it down. Plus, I'm actually hyped for Summer League because some of these guys actually have a shot at making a roster. So I'm hyped for everything, man. We're gonna cover from end to end. Has to be the greatest offseason we had in a long, long time. The one we had back when we landed Steve Nash and Dwight Howard, that one was fool's gold. This is the real deal. So this has to be the greatest offseason we've had in a while. We got a lot to look forward to. We have a super team in the making, and great role players potentially being added. We still have Kuzma. That's the thing. People don't commend the Lakers enough for keeping Kuzma through all this. There were some people that were saying we were going to have to give up Kuzma just to clear the cap because nobody was willing to help the Lakers. That's how much the media hates the Lakers. Giving up Kuzma just to give up more talent? Does that make sense to you guys? Because I thought that was silly. Why would we give up talent on top of more talent just to clear cap space? That's a big no-no. But like I said, there's always a team willing to help themselves out because really that's what the Wizards are doing. They're helping themselves out. By adding Mo Wagner, he was a first-round pick who didn't get much playing time because Luke's an idiot. And by adding Isaac Bonga, who's still raw talent, and Jamario Jones, who's a hustle guy, I hope that they buy him out and he comes back to Lakers once we sign all the max free agents. Doubt it happens because this guy is the real deal defensively and hustling, but you got to be happy, guys. The payout is crazy. So we have AD, so we have LeBron, and we have Kuz, $32 million in cap space, great coaching staff, and it looks like finally a stable front office, not to mention the great, beautiful fan base of LA. Got to love it. Wait, we got rid of Mo. Yes, we did. Unfortunately, we did. However, we need the cap space, man. If you can get Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie, or anybody like that, you're not going to miss Mo Wagner, straight up. And thanks for the donation, bro. I appreciate that. Whoever you are, I don't know. It says message retracted. Michael Thomas, there you go. Thank you, bro. Dan, will the NBA stop Leonard from signing with the Lakers? They can't. There's nothing in the rule book that says that a max free agent can't sign with a super team. Case in point, you had the Golden State Warriors. They were a 72 win team, and guess what? They landed Kevin Durant. So the Lakers have a shot here to do something even greater than that. Dan, do I like Vogel? I love the whole coaching staff. From Frank Vogel, I like him. I don't love him. I like him. I like Frank Vogel, but we also have other great coaching staff members. So anything's better than Luke. I already said that. Lionel Hollins is going to be huge. As a assistant coach, and then we're trying to get that assistant coach, defensive coordinator from the Warriors. I think if we land another max free agent, it's a given that he comes over here. Who we getting, man? I don't know at this point, but I'm open-minded. All I know is we have the money to get whoever we want, as long as they join. He said it's a mega team. Forget a super team. Absolutely, this is going to be the greatest super team ever built if Kawhi comes here. Should we bring back JaVale? I'll tell you what. Let's go get this max free agent, and let's gag the interest of free agents. Let's see who's willing to take that 2.5. Let's see who's willing to take that extra cap space. Everybody's sleeping on Kuz. I'm definitely not. With all the open shots he's going to take, and he's working with the Lethal Shooter on Twitter, that one trainer that helps with three-point shooting that has historically helped a lot of shooters in the league. He's going to be a lot better hitting those wide open three-point shots and then attacking off the dribble when only one person's guarding them or they're off balance. It's just going to be a magical season, and I hope you guys are ready for it. He said, yep, someone give this man a front office job. Thank you guys, man. That's humbling. But you know what? I'm here to report it to you guys first, man. Surely you don't want to take me away from that, right? But hey, you never know. Dan, thoughts on Space Jams 2? I'm excited to see it, man. It's going to have 2 Lakers on it. Man, when was the last time a movie had 2 Lakers on it? I'll wait, right? So it's going to have LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and potentially some other role player on that movie. So I'm excited. Anytime Lakers on, front and center stage, I'm watching. Hey, what's up, Alfred? Welcome to the stream, bro. You guys excited, man? On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you guys? Type it in now. Give me your numbers, man. I want to see how excited Laker Nation is. Give me 1 to 10. Scale of 1 to 10. And also, I got to tell you guys, man, LeBron giving up his numbers shocked me. 100, I like that. 10, 8, 11, 19, 2, 1. I like it. We got a lot of 10s in the house. So you guys got to be hyped for that. If you guys are hyped, man, drop a like on this video. Help a brother out, man. I appreciate you guys. Man, all the love and support you guys have shown this channel, man. You guys are the best. Seriously. Y'all the best fan base in sports. Not just in LA, in sports. And I want to hear what Clipper Darrell has to say now. I really do. Because this morning he was spewing some crazy stuff out here, on Twitter, and I find it hilarious. I actually, you know what? I used to trash this guy, but I'm starting to feel sorry for him. I don't know if he has some sort of mental disease or something, but something's wrong with that kid. Dan, you remember when D'Lo said he wanted to play with LeBron and AD and Serena Winters was interviewing him? Yeah, I do. I saw the recap, and I believe that he was being genuine about it, and I think that's why he's open to coming back. However, if we land a max free agent, we won't be able to afford him because he's gonna demand anywhere from 15 to 20 plus million. So I'm doing good, Felix. How you doing, bro? Good to see all you guys, man. This is great news for Laker Nation. Gotta be ecstatic, man. Clipper Darrell's on suicide watch. Somebody, please look out for my man Clipper Darrell, man. It's the last thing we want is to lose another bandwagon fan. But at the end of the day, I'll tell you guys this, man. Let's stay humble and classy, but we've been bashed so much throughout the years that I don't even blame you guys if you go out there on social media and just let the haters hear it. Today is that one day I'm gonna say that's okay, guys. I'm encouraging it because you know what? They did the same thing to us when we were down, and now it's pretty much a guarantee. It's a guarantee that we're back on top, and love the hat. Thanks, Mr. Shine. Shout out to the homie for the hat. Thank you so much. YouTube don't pay you enough. You deserve the Woj's place. Oh man, Wojnarowski, man, I'm telling you, man, Wojnarowski better watch it because that Ayers kid on Twitter is coming for his job. He's reported everything before him, and shout out to him for that with no hate attached to it, just unbiased reporting, and you gotta respect that. Anytime there's unbiased reporting, just doing their job, that's what the fans expect. We don't expect them to suck up to Laker Nation or nothing, but please don't hate. Please don't report the inevitable, right? I can replace Amin El Hazan easy. What's funny? That's funny you say that, man, because I was thinking of coming for his job for sure. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna stay humble, man. I'm not trying to take nobody's job, but at the same time, man, this has been a blessing. This platform right here, together we've predicted a lot of outcomes, and I don't take full credit for that. A lot of you guys have hit me up on Twitter, have gave me a lot of tips, pointers, and stuff like that. So shout out to you guys, man. You guys really make this channel go. I mean, without you guys, we have nothing here. This is your guys' channel. I'm just your humble host. So thank you guys. He said D'Lo for a bag of peanuts. D'Lo for a bag of peanuts, huh? Hey, well, he's gonna be an unrestricted free agent potentially. So is it Dan Should we wait on Kawhi and run the risk of missing out on filling out the roster? I don't think he's going to make us wait. If he decides he's had plenty of time to think, I think he's already made his decision. If he decides on us, he might give us first a meeting. I say pay attention to who he gives a meeting to first. That's who has the upper hand unless somebody comes with another pitch that knocks him off his socks. So other than that, I believe that we are or whoever gives him the first meeting is going to have the advantage. Now, if I'm the Lakers, I think everybody's waiting for the dominoes to fall, just like every year, man. Every season, somebody waits for the dominoes to fall, and as soon as they fall, everybody else follows. So I think everybody's waiting on Kawhi. I think he's the main piece anyways, regardless. I think nobody's going anywhere blindly. So thanks, Danny. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to the homie for hooking it up with the hat. Limited edition. I appreciate it. Hey, by the way, before they gave me this hat, I never used to wear snapbacks, but I have a newfound view on snapbacks. I like them. You know what they say, don't knock it till you try it, right? But hold up, guys. Let me block all these little spammers real quick. I'm trying to read your guys' comments. He said, Raptors getting the final meeting per source. Well, we'll see what happens. Again, I'm not mad if he goes back to the Raptors. That just means we have to recalibrate. And again, we have $32 million to spend. That's more than enough to build a dynasty. But who do we prioritize? Excuse me. Who do we prioritize? Again, I told you guys my list of priorities. I have Kawhi at the top. I have Kyrie Irving right under him, and then everybody else follows. Right, D'Lo's third for me on the list because I like the fit. I know he's not as talented as Jimmy Butler or Kemba Walker offensively, but I like the fit. I like the potential. And I like his age. Moving forward, it gives us a future. So that's why he's my third option. But whatever the Lakers do, man. Super excited. I feel you, Patchy. I see you, bro. Hey, DTLF, you're the best. Keep up the good job. Thank you, Alfred. Thank you so much, man. The Las Vegas Clippers. Hey, they should start shipping them out. San Diego Clippers, Seattle Clippers. They all have a nice ring to it. LA Clippers, not so much. Everybody knows there's really only one team in LA, and then the other team is just a shadow. Dan, if KD wanted to come, would you sign him? Honestly, I wouldn't, because we're in win now mode. KD's going to take at least one season to get back, and then another season to try to get up to the same pace where he was at. So I wouldn't take that gamble, especially when we need a win now. And that's why I think we're going to go out and get a Kawhi or somebody who's ready to perform right now. If he was healthy, I promise you guys that he would be one of the priorities for sure. But unfortunately, the Warriors abused him, and they pretty much convinced him to play. So there's that. But prayers up for him, man. I wish him a speedy recovery, and that's above basketball. Health is always number one. Just like with your boy Brandon Ingram, you have to wish him a speedy recovery. So yeah, hey, the bigger this channel gets, the more spammers we're gonna get. So if I don't get to you guys' comments, then just leave them in the comment section as soon as this video finishes uploading, and then I'll try to get you then. If not, you can follow me on Twitter at Dan the Lakers fan. I mean, there's many places to reach me. I'm always hands-on with you guys, man, as much as I possibly can. Kiko, thank you, bro. He said could be Klay. Now, Klay Thompson is scheduled to recover at some point during the regular season. So would I be surprised? No, he's absolutely on Space Jams, which means LeBron is already probably recruiting him, right? So it'll be interesting to see what he does. From what I've heard with Klay Thompson is that he's willing to listen to other offers if the Warriors don't come with the max offer. And that would be extremely stupid of them. They better come with a max offer immediately. They're the Splash Bros. You do everything to keep them together for the rest of their careers. From Hawaii, God bless you, Dan. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Shout out to Hawaii. I hope to visit someday, man. Is it max players or a bunch of B+ players? I say max player first. Like I've been on here saying it repeatedly, man. I feel like a max player is harder to get than a bunch of B tier, C tier free agents. Those guys always get bought out throughout the season, and then all kinds of stuff happens where you can pick them up if you don't get them in free agency. But there's a lot of options. Because it just got home. Well, hey, we just created a max space. So shout out to the Lakers for that. Croatia is with you, Dan. Let's go. I like that, Croatia. Shout out to Croatia, man. Thank you, bro. Dan, if AD doesn't waive his $4 million trade kicker, the whole trade is void. He already waived it, guys. He already agreed to waive it. It's done. The Lakers have the max slot. Well, it's not official till July 6th, but it's already done. Now, this really benefited everybody. This is one thing that people really weren't reporting, is that AD waiving his trade kicker benefits AD. It benefits, the Lakers, obviously, because we have the max slot, and it benefits the Pelicans. Now, why does it benefit AD? Because we get a better roster. He's going to make all that money back anyways. AD's about to make all that money back off of endorsements, the movie deal he made with LeBron, all that stuff. And he also gets his number back, 23. I'm sure that has something to do with him waiving his trade kicker. Now, how do the Pelicans benefit? They're off the hook for $4 million. They don't have to pay a player that doesn't want to be with them $4 million extra bucks just for trading him, which is what his request was anyways. So everybody comes out a winner. None of this was reported on ESPN. That's why we have this channel, though. We always get to the bottom of everything right here. So if you already haven't, please subscribe and please drop a like on the video. I'll take a couple more questions for I have to go wash. I was actually on my way out before this news broke. So, I had to come back like a boomerang right quick to you guys, priorities. Hey, thank you so much. What is it? Phase B. Thank you, man. Thanks for the donation. Let me read your comment real quick. He said, did you see LeBron give up 23 to AD? Yeah, we reported that earlier in the video. And again, it just teammate of the year, man. LeBron continues to prove why he's the perfect Laker and why we got him, because he's a master recruiter. This all but guarantees AD staying long-term with the Lakers. I mean, when you have a great teammate like LeBron, I got to tell you, you ain't leaving that, especially when he's putting you in his movie and especially when he's giving up his number. I mean, that's teammate of the year type stuff right there. Dan, they better polish that trophy real nice for us. Absolutely, Chris. As we speak right now, they're printing out the rings, man. The rings for the Lakers, 2019, 2020. A couple more questions before I get off, guys. I'm going to head off to wash, but super excited. Again, I'll be covering everything, so keep it locked right here. These are Lakers. We'll have a historical season. Hopefully, I absolutely believe it. I think the Lakers are about to just blow everybody out of the water, barring we all stay healthy. That's it. That's it. Again, knock on wood. Knock on wood. The king, the brow, and the claw. Hey, man, that sounds great to me. Do I think LeBron James will accept that he's on the decline? Absolutely. Why do you think he's recruiting another free agent? If he was in his prime, he wouldn't be recruiting a third piece. He wouldn't feel the need. But everybody knows LeBron James' athleticism is diminishing by the year. However, his basketball IQ, shooting abilities, post-up abilities, and driving abilities using his big size and body and ability to, to finish around the basket is not going to diminish. Have a good one, Dan. Catch you later. All right, T, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you. Have a great day. He said all the East Coast All-Stars want to move to the West because it's easier time zone to travel. And it's just better weather, man. Obviously, the weather, I think a lot of people don't understand that when you're moving your family into a new city, the weather is going to be a major factor. I mean, the people want to be always on their jackets, under the blankets and stuff. That's nice during the winter, but come summertime, come July, you want to be out by the beach. That's a major factor. I'm telling you guys right now, as great and beautiful of a city that New York is, that's always been the upper hand for us. Dan, make your prediction. Who will be the max free agent? Putting me on the spot like that, huh? All right. I'll make a prediction. Kawhi Leonard. I think, AD waived his I think if AD waived his $4 million, it has to be for a special player. And I can name two that are worth it, really worth the max. And that's Kawhi Leonard and Kyrie Irving. But if I had to bet my money, I'd say Kawhi. Now, remember, the reports were that the Clippers and the Toronto Raptors were the front runners for Kawhi. However, even Wojnarowski admitted that Kawhi had his eye on the money situation in LA. Well, guess what? We just cleaned that up. So now Kawhi is free to come if he wants. King of the North will become the king of the West. To join the other king. Matter of fact, we're gonna have 3 Kingsmen. There's no order. That's what people don't understand, is that when you have 3 great players that are all willing to sacrifice, there's no order. There's no third fiddle. There's no second fiddle. They're all the 3 Kingsmen. They're going to take turns trashing the league, just destroying everybody. They're going to take turns because it's going to be nice when LeBron is off. And guess who's going to step up? Kawhi Leonard. Nice when Kawhi Leonard's off. Guess who's going to step up? Anthony Davis. So it's a win-win for everybody involved. Personally, if I was a superstar in the NBA, I'd love to play with somebody like LeBron and AD. That would take a lot of pressure off of me. That would prolong my career, and we'd be on top for years. And in the beautiful city of LA with the greatest fans in the world, look no further, man. I'll take one more question. Dan, do you think this would be our favorite Laker team? Depending on how many championships they win. It's definitely going to be up there for sure. But depending on how many championships they win, because at the end of the day, LA is all about championships. You bring the championships, we fall in love with you. That's the way we work, man. LA loves their winners because we are winners. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Ready for the season to start, man. And I cannot wait. But keep it locked right here, guys. Don't forget to hit that sub button on your way out. If you already have it, I got you guys covered. Anything at all breaks, anything. I'll be right here live with you guys. You heard it here first. It's your boy DTLF, logging off from Laker City. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.